Hello! Thank you for the head
Really
pats.
not.
What?
Wait.
I was about to sneeze for the last 5 minutes.
What?
Don't worry.
What is going on?
We were planning on doing a thing, but I think everybody got distracted.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
What was the thing? So maybe I can go out and I can come back in.
No, don't.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry. Also, I think Danny
trying.
has the wrong image for the
Oh,
character.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
definitely.
bad. Let me bring that up.
Jody would be a bit overpowered.
There we go. A little bit overpowered, yes. Given that Jody is a demigod.
Jody can suplex a continent.
Ooh, that's
What?
yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Jody has already, in fact, kicked Dracula through the entirety of Brussels.
Yeah.
Good job.
As you do.
As you do. But hello, folks. I hope you're doing well. As I mentioned to chat, Alvarez is currently not yet available. We wish them a good nap, if that's the case. And otherwise, we are hoping that they'll return to us in a moment.
When will our Alvarans return from nap?
Mm-hmm. But, how has everyone been? Danny, did you have a good week?
No, it was too warm.
I know the feeling.
It'd be less warm.
It does. Thankfully, weather broke here, but I don't really know about the UK so
It is
far.
supposed to be cloudy tomorrow.
Oh, let's hope so.
It's supposed to be.
Mm,
But as we all know, the weather predicting service is made of lies. So
very much so. Gamesy,
Yeah.
how was your week? Okay.
Hey, oh, good news today.
Yes?
So yesterday I went to go see my psychiatrist, and I am now medicated.
Ooh.
Applause.
We're trialing medication to see
Yeah.
what works.
Okay.
we get to say take your meds more.
I think for the rest of my life, somebody will be able to say that to me, and it'll be accurate.
We'll
I'm
discuss
on it.
terms.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm on it for the rest of my life.
Okay.
That reminds me, I need to disable my meds alarm and take meds. Thank you.
Okay. Good idea.
Yeah.
Because that's not only happening in an hour from now.
Hmm.
Oh.
In that case, Sunny, how are you? How's your week been?
And done.
Pretty good. It's not as hot here in Finland, but summer is finally approaching. I'm getting used to the new seasons though, because
Ooh.
in the Netherlands, farmers start plowing around late March, early April.
Hmm.
They've only just started here.
Fair enough. And Cyrenix, how are you? How was your week?
Right. I would like to say I'm good, but in reality, I am fucking ecstatic today. So for a couple of months, I've been trying to do a really hard thing in a game, and after 70 hours of practice, I pulled it off today in what was a genuine fluke of a run, because in actuality, the challenge is a lot harder, and I should have probably spent more time of it, but I got pretty damn lucky today, and I got it. And I have never in my life been this nervous or had that shaky hands.
This is the Deathless run from
Yeah.
I Want to Escape My Mind?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Adrenaline is
Oh,
one
yeah.
hell of a drug.
That
Yeah,
is
sure
that is
is.
quite something. Well done. And if it wasn't clear to the others just yet, I have been stalling for time, hoping that Alvarez would show up, but we will have to wait a little while longer. So in the meantime, let me get things set up. Turn that off, turn on, let's say... Would this work? Probably not. Let's try this. Ooh. That sounds exciting. So, last we left off, due to a confluence of circumstances, most of our party members' journeys lead them to X, a hive of scum and villainy built into a cave complex. While previously they were employed by the Restoragents, an organization aimed at recovering and retaining knowledge from the past, now they are following their own paths. We left off last time when the party split up. Our investigative rogue, played by Kamesy, Nose, is aware of just how wary the inhabitants of X are and decide to sneak in via a different route in order to reach a contact of hers without someone overseeing. Nose, you find the abode of said contact, but despite your skills, you are caught unawares by Gareg, the Dracona operative you had worked and lived with in the past. With a dagger to your throat, he breathes the words, "You dare show your face here." Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Hafrit, Kalen, Ophelia, and Rune, you have arrived at the main entrance of X, at a building that seems to function as sort of a combination borders and customs facility and dingy bar. There's a couple of folks eyeing you suspiciously. New faces showing up all at once are a rare sight here. Now, as we pick up here, we had mentioned between the lines that Nose would have mentioned something of a meet-up spot where you could find each other again. This is a tavern in the midst of X, and I'm looking for a name for this tavern here. Kamesy, if you have an idea, I would love to hear from you, given that Nose is the most familiar to X.
I feel like House Off the Mark as a name, because
Off
it's
the
not
Mark.
quite at the center. Yeah, like it's not quite at the center of X. So
I think
it's
that's a
not right
very
at,
fair
like,
point. Yeah, Off the Mark
not
is also
at X.
very good to be a place where most of the time Off the Mark is neutral territory.
Yeah.
So you are going to meet back up at Off the Mark.
Easiest naming I've ever done in my entire life. How the
You pulled
And
that
it's a
off
very
so
good name.
easily.
Yes,
hell?
I'm impressed with
It's
that.
the
You came up with that so
name.
quick.
I'm proud of myself. I was made for this. Anyway.
Okay. However, the four of you are not there yet. You're currently in a, as far as you know, nameless tavern. There's a furbolg woman behind the bar whose ears have a couple of cuts on them. She has a bandage around her wrist, and she seems to be cleaning the bar with a dirty, possibly blood-stained rag while she keeps an eye on you.
Just as a quick reminder, because at the start of the session, Ophelia, you have an ability that gives us all hope at the start, if I remember correctly.
Good point.
So, if I remember correctly, we all get one hope back?
Correct. So if you're at 6, nothing happens, but if you don't, you get an extra one.
Can I have my sheet, please? Hello, game. Ah, Foundry. Sorry, I'm fighting with my thing. Okay.
Still don't know why it makes me roll for hope, but
Yeah, it is odd, but you can... Not sure if apply healing works for everyone. But I'll give Hafrit an extra hope as well.
yeah, I can't target any of the one either. Oh, wait, I
Oh.
can. Apparently.
Oh, you apparently can.
But I can't target multiple.
You should hold shift for that, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that should work.
Maybe just... Okay, shift. No. For a second,
As in, you hover over it, you press T on the first one, shift T, maybe even...
Ah, there we go.
How many
Why
dots?
healing?
Because
Which,
healing
unfortunately, does not
technically
do
is...
anything.
Okay, never mind. Then we'll just do that manually. But... that... Well, first of all, there's the barkeep who's eyeing you. There's a couple of people apparently like dressed up to go out. They seem to be carrying or having some packs with gear and clearly weaponry as well. With your sharp eyes rune, you would probably see that this gear that they're carrying, there's some stuff sticking out of their packs for use of traps and snares.
This is how they feed themselves then?
Possibly. So what do you do?
Were we
Well,
given
we
any
were told
advice?
to
Were we
wait.
given any advice on how to get through this place?
Ooh, well, what you do know is that there is a set of there is a door that leads further, like from this drinking hole.
Right, but I assume we can't just
Mhm.
walk straight through. Unless we are allowed to, I don't know.
I don't think you have been given explicit instructions there.
Because if no one stops me, I'm just gonna try and walk right through.
Weren't we? Hold a moment. Is this the place we were told to wait for Nose
No.
and meet up here? No,
This
no,
is
it is
the
not.
this is the entrance customs town, not the other town.
So then we should just go on ahead and I mean, if it's the customs place, we would go and declare stuff, right?
Yeah, is
I
it
think we
like
just go
are
through the
are you
line
going
into
to
the clear line?
are you going
I
to
don't
talk to
know.
someone? Are you going to walk through the door? What?
Is anyone stopping me if I try and walk through the door?
Barkeep is just looking at you, and then as you're heading towards the door, kind of her eyes flick towards the rest of the group.
I think Ophelia will just follow, thinking that Caitlin looks like they know what they're doing.
He does. He does seem to.
Kalis does a very good job of acting like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to look at the
Mhm.
barkeep, shrug, and then follow the other two.
Okay.
Like very
Um,
visibly.
Yeah, Hafrit is going to be closing ranks there. And with that, this woman doesn't say anything just yet, but as Kaelin, as you get to the door, you can hear that she kind of knocks on the bar itself in a somewhat rhythmic pattern.
I suppose
I don't know
get
what that
over.
means, so I'm
Mhm.
gonna keep going.
Okay, excellent. With that, you walk from this first room into a hallway, and I'll open the door here. At the moment, I'm just going to say you all kind of walk into this hallway. Doors currently closed. There's a bunch of doors in the hallway here. I also show this to the people in chat. There we go. All of these doors here, there is just a narrow gap below the door, and one or two of them have a bit of a puddle leaking out from underneath. It's not a pleasant smell here, at the very least, though from behind you currently, here, there are some smells that are more pleasant, like cooked meals, that sort of thing. And all the way here is someone that just walks out from this hallway, a Qatari, similar to you, Kalen, but white fur, green eyes, and this one is carrying a nail file and kind of boredly works on their nails, like, new folk, hello.
Hello.
So, are you lost? We tend to get hikers that have not followed the proper trails here.
No, we're actually going somewhere quite specific.
Oh. Well, let me know if I can help.
How do we get out of the building?
Get out the building?
Yeah, at least the
Further
door
into
is
the
inside.
place here.
Looking for anything specific then, are we? 'Cause a name, a person, a place.
No, just want to go through right now.
All right. Well, if you need an escort, I will happily provide you with this service. Reasonable prices, of course.
I think we should just go past this guy. Caleb does just say that.
Sure. You can say that.
I think Ophelia's just kind of like,
Yeah.
I think we're good. I think we can find our own way.
Mhm.
But thanks.
Exactly, okay. In that case, I am just going to roll a thing. I was still holding you.
That feels good.
Okay. As you are walking, I would like for Kalen
Mhm.
to roll me a instinct. Roll.
Something I'm not good at. This is a reaction roll.
This is
Reaction
not a
roll.
reaction roll.
Okay. Can I use just a little guy? I will point out I hardly ever use these fucking things.
I know.
Because they're so hard to actually use.
In this particular instance, I was almost tempted to give you that as a detriment,
Okay, can I
but
talk my
no,
way out of
like you can definitely use just a little guy for the bonus. Absolutely.
spending so long?
Okay, a 13 with fear. I am adding one fear here,
Just spend one person.
but a 13 is enough. As you're walking past this person, and I believe you were taking the lead,
Yeah.
so we'll have Rune, Kalen, Ophelia, and Harfried is kind of like the order here. Kalen, Ophelia, Rune, Harfried. As you pass by this person, you can just feel the slightest touch on your, kind of like on your hip, on your pack, and you notice that this person is trying to pickpocket you.
I respond
Mm-hmm.
with claws.
Ooh. Go for it.
It's probably the first time you will have ever seen him use his claws.
Maybe.
Vegeta has claws if you try for coin.
I
Right?
have to. Is this a reaction or is this a proper roll?
This is a proper roll if you want to attack. Yes, absolutely.
Is it 9
A
enough?
9. I'm going to say it's not enough to do actual damage, but it does take them by surprise. They kind of like step away against the door to what you now can tell like these are.
I give him a
mhm.
look that is very obviously like, I've seen this shit before, don't even fucking try it.
Excellent.
And I just keep walking.
Yeah, there's like, oh, sorry, no harm done. It's like, it's all good, it's all good. And they don't seem to be trying to do that same shit. And so as you get to the other doors opening up, and I'll bring everyone here.
To the rest of us, I assume this just looked like the cats just randomly started fighting, which is all.
No, it's more like you leaned in and then there was a glare.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's like when one cat sniffs the other and the other's like, fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Yep.
Because.
Indeed. So,
Cat chooses violence.
as you
It was like
all arrive,
there was like the fur raising and the little
Yes.
sort of look.
you arrive on what is generously called the X-Promenade. You can see a couple of businesses here. But the first thing you notice is that at every door there is, from tall to short, heavy set to lean, there is always someone just at the door, hanging about, looking around, clearly noticing all of you.
Ah, security.
And as you make your way down this promenade,
While we do
We
that,
are-
I
Mhm.
would like to keep an eye out for specifically like signs, because we were told like the town was recently under new leadership. So I would like to watch out for signs of like any kind of like potential fights that took place recently, any
Mhm.
kind of violent altercations that could have happened here, or anything that's like something has changed and doesn't look like it should normally look like this.
Okay. Yeah, make me a... I think this should also be either an instinct roll, or if you want to use something else, I would love to hear your reasoning for it.
I'm
I
fine
have a
with instinct.
question.
Hmm?
Not to disrupt this too much. How much of meta are we okay to use? Because I would also like to suggest that somebody at the venue keep an eye on something specific. But I'm not there, so...
I'm going to say in that case, unless this is something...
Was it something your character would have warned us to look out for?
Probably not.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to say that that's not necessarily a thing that can happen right now.
That's
Right.
okay. I just wanted to check. Alright, continue.
No worries.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And just real quick, before I make this instinct roll, this is a reaction or an active thing?
For now, this is a reaction roll.
Reaction? Okay, and
Yes. So let's bring you up over here, following along.
that's a 14 with fear, which does not matter.
Correct. A 14. You're looking for something like
Anything that's out of the ordinary,
Yeah.
specifically keeping in mind that there was a recent like change in power.
You don't notice anything in that regard. The change in power might have happened like multiple weeks or so, multiple months even back.
Right.
What you do notice is whilst the businesses all seem to be in pristine condition, the outside, the very roughly hewn like mine shaft that this used to be, there are a couple of things that you notice. There's like a broken bottle here and there. There's some rocks that, as with how aware you are, might have a drop of congealed blood on them. Yeah, fighting has happened here, clearly, but you
it
don't
doesn't look
know
out of
necessarily
the
how.
ordinary for this place. Which I wouldn't know, I suppose. I haven't
Yeah,
been here
that's a
before. It
thing
doesn't
where it's
look
like this is what you notice.
Right. So it doesn't. There's no clear signs of a violent coup that happened here recently or something.
Not to that extent, no.
Right.
Which
Considering there's a lot of prying eyes and ears right now around us, I am probably gonna keep some of this to myself, or my thoughts on this to myself for now. But just a reminder to myself to like talk, tell my thoughts to the party once we get to a place that's a little less immediately audible.
That's very fair. And so we kind of leave this group for the moment, and we are zooming over to Kamesi's character, Nose, who currently finds herself stuck between a dagger and a hard place. And those words from Gareg are now kind of echoing in your ears, if not in the room itself. The door is still open behind her.
I recognize that this is Garrick, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's no doubt in my mind, or
The voice is
nothing
familiar. The way he holds you, well, you might not have been held in this hostile fashion before.
So, do I sense that this is hostile? Would I know the difference?
Like, I would say, like, hostility is, like, there's a spectrum to it.
Yes.
From your immediate awareness, he is not happy to see you.
Okay. Dare? I never realized that I needed to have more guts than usual to be here. But it sounds like everything. It sounds like a lot has changed anyway. So, what's changed here? The dagger is really not necessary, and definitely not something that we've agreed to yet.
You and your jokes. He lowers the dagger, pulls it back, and kind of steps away from you, kind of in between you and the door, mostly guarding the door now. So it's been a while.
Sorry.
Did you use the momentum?
Used the momentum of turning around to also just plonk my palm against his chest and push him into the door to close it.
As you do
so
that.
We're both in the room. And I've shut the door, and I've also got him in the way of the door. So, however he wants to read that signal, I can't say, but I'm definitely signaling something here.
Okay, yeah. Make a strength reaction roll in this case.
Okay, hold on. Strength reaction roll. Where's my?
Or if it works better, an agility reaction roll.
No, agility definitely is better. Can I potentially use Rogue's dodge to help this?
Ooh. Let me see what that says. Rogue's dodge. +2 bonus to your evasion. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I think it might have some effect. Normally this is like in combat for you to not be hit.
I just don't want to get sucked in the face.
But you, like, there is this current moment, this scene where you are in, what's the word? You are already kind of in physical contact with Gareg. You're pushing him on the chest. So I'll say that if you spend a 3 hope, you can in fact use Rogue's Dodge. Your bonus to your evasion will be there. And it'll give you a +2 to this strength or agility roll.
Okay. I'm making it agility.
Okay.
Alright, let me just spend the hope first.
Mm-hmm.
Quick. And then we move to the roll.
Okay.
Which is, you said reaction roll.
Yes.
Do I add the two to the situational bonus?
Yes, that would be a situational bonus.
Okay, so I'm just with the +2 roll. I press button. Nothing happened?
Is the window still there?
Yeah, okay, let's try again. Okay, window gone. Yay, there we go.
Okay, 14 with hope.
So I get a hope. Yeah!
As you push Garag, he's kind of here at the door, you're over here. As you push him, he is making a counter move. And it is up to you to decide whether you want to go along with this, given your role here. Also, I believe Rogue's Dodge is 3 hope? Oh,
Yes,
yeah, of course. Yeah, the bars
just want
don't...
hope back.
The bars don't refresh. That's the thing that we've that I remember from last time. Anyway, so in this moment, you can choose whether you go along with him because he notices you pushing him, and he wants to kind of turn you around and push you against the door.
No, I'm not going to go along with this because my intention here is to show that I'm not trying to escape. Putting me by the door means that I've got the easiest means to escape. Literally could break open the door, right?
That is not how I would rule the situation, but I understand where you're coming from. Okay. So you deny this move as he, in that case, kind of noticing like that he is not, he doesn't have the momentum here. Instead, he just tries to slap away your hand.
Yeah, I'll allow that. But he is now between me and the exit, essentially.
Yes.
Is the aim here. Right. And it's just... Look, the hostility is weird, okay? I get that this is...
The hostility's weird. You leave me with a mess bigger than...
What mess? The plan was always for me to leave. We did the job, and then I had to move on.
Leaving me with a lot of headache and mess to clean up.
Shit, was it me? Shit, did we fuck up? Did we leave loose ends?
Really?
Gary,
Okay.
it was a clean up. It was a clean up.
It was not a clean up. We were... He seems genuinely upset and frustrated at possibly like a perceived slight that that Nose doesn't react to. He kind of puts a claw on his forehead. Okay. I'm entertaining the thought, for the moment, that you, of all people, don't know what's going on.
No, that you phrased it that way. You're right. That's kind of how the fuck do I not Okay, tell me what's going on. This
When
is
last
weird.
you were
This is
here,
weird.
you said, just now you said, we have no loose ends. Well, people made the connection. You leaving town, you and me having been a thing. Asking around for information here isn't free. I guess I didn't make
Yeah,
that
but
clear
we pay.
enough.
No, but we pay. Did we
Not
not?
enough,
Fuck.
apparently. When you left town, people thought that you took more, or that you... I don't know, there were accusations, and that was put on my tally. So I've been cleaning up some unintended loose ends. I thought you knew. Fuck. He kind of steps away, kind of leaving the door. Why are you even here?
You know how it is. You find something to do, and then it leads you down a path, and you just follow the path until it takes you to the place that you need to be to get the job done. It's not like what we did was supposed to leave really bad blood. I mean, this is X. Everything is bad blood, but
The loop
on, we
doesn't
agreed to-
care about that. If you ask... Oh. I thought it was clear to you, and you decided to run with the consequences anyway. But the loop, once you're in, no matter how tangential, you are in.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand a little bit. Derek,
He sighs, he starts grabbing some stuff from a shelf. You can see that he has a bottle of something and some rations that he starts laying out on table.
Garrick, you know you could have just reached out. It's not like when I left, I left with no trail for you of all people. Do you really think
I don't
you really
leave this
think
place. Only for
that
jobs.
I would have left you?
You
in a bad
did!
situation? No, if I had known. Come on. I am
This
the
is
fixer.
rich
I don't.
coming from you.
I didn't even know there were issues. I guess I have to figure some stuff out.
As you say that, he kind of points to a bowl and a mug of probably stale ale. He says, "You better drink something, you better eat something."
Yeah, all right.
And I would like for you to make a knowledge or a presence reaction roll here.
I'll do knowledge if that's okay.
Yep.
Is it at all possible to use any of my experiences for this?
One more thing might work here.
Okay, fantastic. I was also thinking one more thing. I'll roll.
Ooh, a 10. So I'll just say he has a reason that for the moment is unclear.
Yeah.
Why he offers you this to eat and drink.
Yeah. Well, the idea right now that I'm having is trying to establish that I had no ill intentions with Garrick's well-being.
Yep.
So I can at least walk away from this with a clear conscience. But
good.
I will take out, if that's okay, if you allow me to just create things in my inventory. I'll go through my rations and find, like, I've probably got maybe not like really fancy, but like a nice bottle of wine or something like that in my pack, and I'll just leave it on his shelf.
Okay.
And then I'll go sit down at the table and like eat and drink the thing, even though it's really weird that he's doing this. Because we're literally like, we're arguing, here's some snacks.
Yep.
I'm angry at you, but let me feed you, Danny.
So, having given this bottle and then taken the offered sup, that frustration and anger from Greg kind of slowly dissipates as he says, "Well, now that you're a guest and not an interloper, tell me, why have you come to see me?"
Well, the word out is that leadership has changed, and so obviously the best person to come to get information about what the fuck has happened is you, right? And also this was an opportunity to at least see if you were doing okay, because it's not like you've kept in touch. I didn't realize there was a reason for that.
The information coming out of this place is tricky. Besides, I can't really trust anyone who would bring a message out from me. But you're right.
Has it really gotten that bad?
Well, it used to be just a loop, and then you knew what you were getting into.
But
not anymore.
All right, so I know the loop is here, and then there's this performance trip.
Yeah, the Black Quills.
How does a performance trip become part of, like, X? This is X.
Well, the way that happens
What is this?
is for their head to kill the head of the loop.
Oh, shit.
And managing to thwart every attempt at getting back on them. I personally don't know how it happened myself, but this guy, this Davis, has some way of knowing just exactly what is going on here.
Davis.
He's a weird guy anyway. He's a performer, but he's tricksy. His magic, I don't understand.
Alright, question above table one. Does Greg seem believable right now? Like, is he actually Garrick? Excuse me, is Garrick being? Listen, I just looked at his name on the screen. It does Garrick seem honest right now?
Is he on the level?
Yeah.
From what you know of him, first, he is not very good at, like, being socially deceptive.
Yeah.
But he is good at turning situations to his advantage, if he really puts his mind to it. So it might be the case that he is holding things back, but what he's saying most of the time is truthful.
Yeah. Second thing would be, he's mentioned the name Davis and he's mentioned magic. Does any of that stir anything in my brain about information at all?
Not really. The most information about the Black Quills you had come from merchants, and merchants tend to be welcome in X. This is a place with people, and they do have coin, usually ill-gotten coin.
Yes.
Also, they can't just steal from each other forever.
Yes. So it tends to be that if a merchant comes to X, there are a couple of people offering, like, hey, I can help protect you for a fee. And generally speaking, it's just a calculation for these merchants to see, like, if can I sell all of my goods for a high enough price so that I can pay the protection and make a profit. Yeah. And so the conversation that you've picked up on in Nolan, in Cult, about, like, people coming from X and talking about this performing troupe, was like, yeah, these are, like, strangely active there, and either they seem to be in charge, or whoever's in charge, like, doesn't care about them, which is, for X, very weird.
Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, shit, if you don't understand how long have they been here? Months?
Yeah, half a year or so.
Okay, so they're not fully established like the loop is, but God, I don't know, what territories do they have? Do they have established territory? Is there any contested territory?
They have kind of taken over the temple.
Paper. Alright, so I pull out a sheet of paper and from my recollection, I kind of do like a bare bones, like, this is this area, this is that area, and put it between the two of us, and we start, like, making kind of notes about it.
Yeah. So what you know, and I'll pull back on the map here for a bit for whoever's watching. In the far corner, we have. In the far corner here, we have Garrick's place, and this is kind of the far end of this, not encampment, but like shacks and cabins for people to live. Then over here, this large area is what used to be like the stronghold of the loop. Over here, there is a central market for people to haggle, barter, usually fight. And then down here is a tavern that is off the mark. And further up here is a place that used to be empty. There was not really like a space or a thing for it, but that, Garrick says, has now been taken over by the Black Quills. And over here in the top right is what is known as the Temple. And the Temple is a subterranean ruin, a relic of olden times, where people don't actually know like what the use for it was, but Garrick says it has been repurposed as a theater. Garrick mentions that specifically this theater is where the Black Quills, not every day, but every few days, have like a performance where Davis is the almost like either it's a one-man show or it is a stage play with other performers, where Garrick has only been there a handful of times. He doesn't want to be there specifically, but he can tell that it is it's almost like a ritual that this Davis is trying to perform.
Is there a pattern to how often Davis does this? Like
at least twice a
every couple
week.
Days? Okay, but it's not regimented like 2 o'clock to a couple of days sort of thing. It's just about twice a week.
About twice a week. Like once per 3 days or once per 4 days is not really clear. Like Garrick is like showing you, okay, it's been this time, and there are sometimes some hiatuses of a couple more days, but then it goes back to that 3-4 days interval again.
In those hiatus moments, have there been any like actual events happening, like clashes between the loop and the Black Quill, or any kind of very specific like action that has impacted X in general? Like, is there a pattern in that particular?
He has to kind of rack his brain for this. It was like
maybe I should leave another wine bottle.
Like it's not like, oh, like I can't remember, just like if maybe some money will remedy that, but no, he's genuinely trying to think about this.
No, I just feel bad that I'm asking all of these questions because Nose asks a lot of questions.
She's nosy.
Excuse you. But yeah, okay. They've been around 6 months. Davis is mostly. Is Davis always the star of the show?
Oh yeah, like Garrick is definitely very emphatic about how Davis is very egocentric, almost egomaniacal to a point where it's just about him. And there's a couple of people that he like keeps in his circle of confidence, including someone he calls, let me grab the name here specifically, Eric Thornfield is his second command. And there is another guy called Samuel, who apparently is his scriptwriter.
Are they, because I mean, the loop is involved in their own specific trades. Black Quill, are they getting involved in any specific kinds of trade loops? Because obviously then they have to be making money somehow, and it's not from the theater.
Yeah.
Like the theater.
Greg
in
is-
X,
is-
no way.
Garrig is. I make the same mistake. Sorry. Garrig is.
We all do it.
Yeah. He's very. He's almost like embarrassed to say this. You can tell, like, Garrig was never a superstitious person. And he's almost embarrassed to admit that these black quills have taken over and were able to take over working through not like direct physical violence or blackmail or something, though they do use that.
Yeah.
But they've taken a more almost like cultish approach. They've like seen the misery that goes on in X and then prey on like, oh, aren't you having a bad time? Well, you can come over here. We'll have a play and kind of like lure people in through pleasure, hedonism, and then if people want to leave, resort to other means.
Okay, so is this embarrassment coming from the fact that Garrick's indulged in this? Was tied in this?
It's more secondhand embarrassment. Like he
Okay.
can't believe that this is happening.
Okay, all right, understood. This is just like how dare they taint my criminal underworld? Yes, I understand.
Yes.
Okay.
He has a code.
Okay, I just wanted to check, like, if
Understood.
I'm here, like,
Of
hey,
course.
give me information about this thing, and I'm speaking to somebody within the system.
Mhm.
Like, he's allowed to turncoat. It's not like I had allegiances, but
And
you know.
so as you're sharing all of this information, he kind of slowly... There's a slow realization as you're asking all of this, like what is going on, what is the actual, like the current thing, what is happening with the black quills, are the loops still involved, that sort of thing. And there's a slow realization of dawning, whereas like, are you planning to stay here for a while?
I don't intend for it to be a while.
Because
but
if I'm the only person that knows that you're here so far, I suggest you skip down again. And that sentence kind of seems to hurt him.
How is there a bounty in my head? Is that
Not
what I know?
officially.
Okay, how much?
Couple bags of gold.
Fuck, what the fuck did I do? I just... Huh?
You ask too much.
God damn. Information is power, you know this. For the work I do, information is everything. Of course I'm going to ask.
Don't you think that
okay.
others see it the same way?
God, you were right. I really wasn't cut out for this, huh? Okay.
And I think at this point, we're going to switch scenes again to a break.
Oh my god.
So we'll be back in let's say 10 past the hour?
Mm-hmm.
All
that works.
right. Then let me take a moment and bring us to the break screen. See you in a moment.
Yeah.
see past you. Senpai, don't know.
You are a regular guy. You can enter a space. You are a regular guy. You can enter a room. You are a regular guy. You can do that transaction. You are a regular guy. You know how to answer the phone. You are a regular guy. You know what sleep is. You are a regular guy. You know how to wake up. You are a regular guy. You know how to move through space. You are a regular guy. You know what it means to be you.
Kiss my ass with a medium.
Agency. That's the word I was looking for. Agency. Other people shouldn't be deciding what gets to happen with your body, because you should have agency over your own body. There we go. Frustratingly, it should be free in the UK, but the waiting list is so long that people are either stuck having to wait years or have to pay. Extremely shallow crowd voice. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. That's not quite the right tone, but it gets close. But yeah, pretty much. Sure, there are things where I'm like, you know, there's some body mods where I'm like, I don't know, that feels a bit, but you know, it's not my body. It's not my.
There we go, bonus below is 8. I'm gonna swiftly head back home.
Go back for a cup of tea with Papa?
Yeah.
Tell her all about the, like, 2 battles you had?
Yeah. Why are you back home so soon? I had a really bad dream where everyone died, so I don't really...
I heard something.
You got a poopy on your head.
Did I get shut out?
Yeah, you did.
No way.
Such BM. You get Disney princess goodness and I get shit. You know what?
Pooped.
No way.
I'm not even surprised. That is life.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go wash.
No.
Grab that. A shaft! You have my interest. Yes, we shall descend the shaft. Most expertly, I will add. Even when I'm not spicy, I like a pun too much, and it's so fun and easy to make spicy puns.
Okay. And of course, let me know if it sounds like anything is different or if it's fixed, etc. If what I just did not do anything for that, then I am not sure. Scarth, can you do me a really huge favor and clip the static crackling? Seems about the same. Okay. I am going to have to listen back to the
Oh my gosh. I think this is it. And I'm too afraid to swap types of things. Yes! 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 Fuck, you're the best. And a double drop fairy mantis plush! Ah! Ah! No way, we got the luck! We got the luck! Booty, booty, booty. Booty, booty, booty. Booty, booty, booty. Gotta kill it. Did I disrupt again? Yeah.
As you can see, young Skywalker, I have depicted you as the soy jack and myself as the Chad. You and your rebel friends have already lost.
Anti-war because it shows the shittiness of it, you know? That's admirable, honestly. Whoa, what had happened to my character? Whoop. Can someone clip that?
Go on, but there better not be any plates. If I see a single plate in Double Shadow Quiz.
Here's your first pair of mystery shadows. What do you think these are?
I did say a single plate, didn't I? Roast lamb, non-pizza, left beef.
And the answer is... it's some roast lamb and some saltimbocca.
Of course.
Don't forget, there is the Manu. Oh, yes. 2 out of 10. Classic Andrew. He said it as well.
What about traffic rules? I'm Batman.
A normal thing. We learned about, No!
Oh no.
No! No!
What have you done?
I killed a lizard doggo.
Oh.
I can pet him. Please, don't be dead. Don't be dead, lizard doggo. No! No! Baby.
The genuine despair in your voice.
He just ran across, and now he's despawned.
EMP 発生機の位置を確認。マップにマーク。推奨。EMP 発生機の速やかな破壊。
No, you don't have to come for me. You don't. There's 2 of them. Jesus fucking Christ! Who said you could make me fight 2 at once? Look at the way it's leaping over the dead body of the other one. And then Varric running. No! Fuck! Fuck you! It's gonna go over me again. That fight was chaos.
Also makes sense.
Calorie intake recommended.
Your mom recommended. Please just. There we go. Hey guys. I'm so scared. He doesn't notice me, right?
Exit, please!
Cause I
You wanna
had
eat
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Wait, yeah. Oh shit! I just witnessed that. Dante was the victim of a terrorist attack.
Oh my god. Yeah, also I'm terrified how they're gonna microtransaction the hell of it. Yeah, no, seriously, that's one thing to worry about for sure. Is the
A
microtransactions.
third D dive?
Oh, Portugal has feathers. They've risen in my estimation already.
Portugal has feathers.
I mean,
There's
it's not,
our winner,
it's not
ladies
vinyl,
and
it's
gentlemen.
feathers.
They have feathers. It's all about the plumage.
Feathers and sequins get extra votes.
It's all about the feathers
I
and
do
leathers,
like the way
darling.
they've done these.
Also, hi, Bree. Dirtle says all it took was Leah telling Twitch to get its act together. Yes. I am personally in command of Twitch. All I have to do is whisper at it. I didn't do announcements this week.
Jadi aku berusaha diam supaya bisa diklip.
Fine, oke, aku diem.
Aduh, aku apa dong? Apa ya?
Udah lo.
Oh, kalau selain boleh nggak?
Boleh.
Kita jadi yang
boleh.
Yang graf mommy gitu kayak brak gitu. Kalian
boleh.
ya habisin duit buat saya. Just kidding. Nggak tega. Mohon maaf.
Because I'm on a permadeath save file. And I don't trust you guys. No, I mean I don't trust my own skills. Deny my PP, it's fine. I would never deny your PP, you know that. I could never say no to your PP.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you. I'm gonna go get us the coffee.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. Do you want egg?
I don't know. I just had ham and cheese sando. So I don't know if I'm...
Okay.
I don't know if I'm egg.
Just dirt.
Just dirt and tea, I think.
Alright.
Yeah. Thank you.
I just realized it's been staring us in the face this entire time.
What?
So if you're just getting the iced black tea
Uh-huh.
and the matcha, which we call dirt,
Uh-huh. It's dirty? Brow.
there it is. There it is.
We got smooches.
Aw.
Smoosh.
We've been saying that for a while now, and
I know, we never That's
got
okay.
there.
We'll get there.
It's a bad day.
Hello again.
Done it this time.
These nuts!
Ah!
Yeah, these nuts. There we go.
I've been desnutted.
I'm not kidding. I think that's the first time I've ever said that.
Wow! Applause for Sunny! Yay!
I don't know if I might pick that up.
Yeah, I also don't know if the clapping comes across.
I don't know.
I heard clapping.
Okay, good. Let me stop the music from
Yes, sounds
here.
off.
And sounds off. Good point. Yeah. We are not regular guys here. We are all playing very special guys.
I literally have angel wings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So,
a cat.
Kamesy, whilst the camera was panning away, you wanted to do something.
Yes, so just grabbing the camera. It's my turn now.
Yes.
I think the last thing I would like to ask Garrick real quick
Mhm.
is, can you mark where? Because I can't see it on my map.
Okay.
Can you mark where off the mark is?
Yeah,
Put a big X on it or a box or something like that. So
I can do that, absolutely. Just...
I meant didn't mark. Can I please just move the map?
let me see. Can you all see this? No. That...
Yeah, there's shadow.
Oh, builders are in the way. Oh, there was a thing for this. There should be a...
I think it's when you specifically select like nobody. No, even then, it does change, but.
Odd.
Because
Okay, let me do it.
Because it might be because our vision is being blocked by these buildings.
Can you
Yeah.
change this on stream to the map as well?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I did just check and I drew something on the map and I could only see what I drawn in the little shiver of light.
I see. So, we are just going to make sure that we'll just have full visibility here. There we go. That should make it a bit easier to see. This should be bigger. And let's make sure that... Yeah. So we have off the mark, we have... oh.
Quick edit to the map. So, I think the question that I'd have is off the mark still neutral territory?
Greg kind of nods at that and then says, as neutral as you can have it here. It's, tensions are high. And with that, the camera pans as our other group
Thank you.
has been moving to off the mark and just going to, you know, phase through the walls, no big deal. But you've made your way through the market stall.
There was a cutscene and now we spawned in here.
Yes. There's all these disparate tables. You can tell that there's a lot of people here compared to that border tavern. You can tell, like, here are just people that are living here, either because they have nothing better to do or because of some other reason. There's people just talking about all manner of stuff. And it's pretty much the same thing, that once you get here and people notice you, the conversation kind of dies down and people are kind of looking at you with suspicion.
Any of these incredibly wonky tables open?
Yeah, there's definitely one free. So
We'll just confidently go and sit at that table.
okay, let's say it's this one over here.
I think Ophelia tries to sort of follow Kaylin's example, and where she would were at a quote-unquote nicer place, try to tuck in her wings a little bit and not whack people on the heads.
Yeah.
she keeps them a little bit more flared to be like, yeah, I'm here. This is my space. Don't underestimate me. Kind of like what Kaylin seems to be doing to her.
Yeah. Let me bring up something else here. I don't have any situation. There's tavern music. Ooh. Does this work?
Tavern music, but make it sketchy.
Yes. This is specifically called Dingy Tavern. So that should work.
Yes, accurate.
And as you sit here and kind of make yourself more at home.
Deliberately paying no mind to the people looking at us.
Correct. Very fair. You see someone walking over to you, a young fawn. They kind of like look a little, pardon the pun, they look a little sheepish as they ask you if you would like something to drink. And you can tell this young man is trying very hard not to ask questions other than the main thing that is his job.
Do I see anywhere any indication of what drinks are available?
There is very far down here, because like this is, as far as you can tell, this is not built for like an original, like nobody built this place with the idea of this room should be this big. It is very much like carved into the space that there was, and they just made it as big as they could make it. But there is like this small menu on the wall where it's like ale, wine, some spirits. There's some other stuff, but it's not the biggest assortment that they have.
I'm going to ask for 4 mugs of ale.
4 mugs of ale. He kind of does, like, this is wrote very quick arithmetics. Yeah, that'll be a handful, please.
And I will pay him.
Okay. So he rushes between the tables. It is very clear he is very solid, like very stable on his feet. And you know, it's something that is familiar.
Just might be new at this job.
Yeah, or just personality. And after a while, does take a while. You can see that he has to run out into these doors, but comes back with a tray of 4 tankards, putting them down between the 4 of you. Anything else?
No, thank you. We're waiting for some of the people to show up.
Okay, good. Yeah. And in that sense, it doesn't take long for you to notice.
I do tell Ophelia and Ruin, you don't have to drink it if you don't want to.
I think Hafreed does.
I will take. I will take a drink of it.
Yep.
Is it bad?
It's not good.
Same.
Yeah, I think Ophelia will just go.
Yeah,
I'll just take a sip to be polite, and then she takes a sip and she just goes. I think that's the extent of my politeness, actually.
Yeah, that's polite enough. Hafreed. I think there is a moment that you can see on Hafreed's face that he expected better. But I don't think he'll make a note of it as he does take a drink from time to time. But I am going to say that I'm spending a fear as two people walk in. One is part human, like half human, half a Dracona. There's this humanoid face, but with clear, almost jeweled claws and horns, and some scales along certain facial features. A woman. She is, for this part of, the world, very finely dressed. Dressed in still like clothes that you would expect for this kind of place, functional, but there's definitely a style aspect to it that you don't see with others. Tall boots. There is like a very fine coat that is fitted, and she seems to like have like this very tailored, like bespoke winter suit. The next person is very, I think the words elegantly androgynous fit the mold here best. They are elven, you think? And they have this is obviously an outfit that is not fit for the weather. This satiny top and like waspy corset. They are wearing very fitting trousers and boots as well. And as they pass, they don't seem to take note of you. But let's see. What are your instinct scores here?
0.
Yes.
Two. What are my instinct scores? Yes.
Battle.
So we have 0, yes, and 2. Ophelia.
3. It's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3. Okay.
That's why I said yes. Because
Okay.
I know we have the
Don't
highest
even
possible at this
acknowledge
level.
Rune and Ophelia.
Don't acknowledge I'm here. Just
Rune and Ophelia, you can tell these people are... They seem to be very aware of you being new, even though they don't give a lot of physical indications. And as they pass, all the three of you can tell that this second person, this androgynous figure, has a backless outfit, where two very dainty hummingbird wings are folded up on their back, and they are also wearing some sort of body jewelry that is fitted around their wings. And they make their way to this this booth on the other side of the building, where there were a couple of people sitting. The moment that these two people arrive there, immediately stand up and find somewhere else to sit. And so, as they sit down there, I think at this time, Kamesy, would you have taken Garreg with you? Or would you have kind of tried to make your way by yourself?
No, sorry. was so tempted. I couldn't help myself.
It's okay.
I would have offered,
Mhm.
but I think also just recognizing that I'm kind of walking around with a wanted sign on my forehead right now. Garrick might not want to, so this is not a like you must come with me kind of thing. It's just kind of like you decided this is safe for you.
Mhm.
I will say I will probably use uncanny disguise before I leave.
Okay.
Not necessarily to change, like I don't necessarily want to change too much about my features, but I think I might present myself as like a different racial group.
Right.
Because being
A different
half-
ancestry to look like.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember what I was both a giant and something.
And goblin.
Words. Thank you, goblin. Right. So I might go a little more like ordinary, if that makes sense. Like go a lot more plain in appearance, but I still kind of want to look like enough of nose so that if I walk up to the table, they know who I am.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you don't change much for your complexion, but you kind of sculpt your ears a little smaller. The proportions of your limbs kind of changes because you are proportionally goblin, but large.
Yes, like a standard 5 foot something individual.
And that kind of moves to a more human shape.
Yeah.
Proportion-wise. So you can tell, like, okay, this is a magical disguise. But it doesn't...
My hair and eye color
Yeah.
as well, so it doesn't stand out. I just want to look plain.
That's very fair.
Nondescript.
So, as you are making this disguise...
Pass the spell.
Very fair. You can see Garrett kind of looking at you as you prepare this. Oh no. Tori, that's not what I mean. I'm so sorry.
Goblins are just smaller.
The only thing I like, this
Some
is
people
not
are superhuman.
Oh. Yeah, they are just as human as tall people, but with less. So proportionally, tall people are less human.
So
I know what it is. Okay, fine.
Where is the human stored? Where in the body is the human stored now?
You're just compressing the human into a smaller space.
Exactly.
It's like that meme about how a kitten has a certain amount of evil in its body.
Yep.
And it might be that you might think that a cat, like a grown cat, has less evil, but it's just that the cat is bigger, so proportionally it has less evil. But
Yes, that is
literally
exactly
it
right.
has the same amount of evil.
Yes. And so, Garrett kind of leans against a wall as you prepare your disguise. Hmm?
Sorry, I need to go.
And we'll just hand wave it how you travel to...
I mean, if you had gone with the changing complexion
Hand in
thing,
hand,
if you had gone with the changing complexion thing, I was going to ask if you were wearing elf face.
Ooh.
If I was wearing what?
Elf face.
Oh god! No.
Well then, I think that's a good way to end our... No.
Danny,
the four of you notice how a figure that is not very familiar to you walks over and then with a quick move kind of grabs a chair, sits down with you, and you can tell, oh, this is Nose.
I will ask, just in case, what did we encounter on the way in?
What did we encounter on the way in?
Out of character, skeletons.
Oh yeah, those big fucking, just so many bones, I
Okay.
mean, my voice sounds like my voice, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. Listen, sorry,
Just check.
Shit's a little more problematic than I thought it was gonna be. Very quick summary.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed here for a bit. I did some stuff here. As you can tell of this place, it's not quite savory work that I did, but I left clean, right? Except, apparently I didn't. So,
And at this point, I'm going to spend another fear for you, Nose, to make a presence roll with advantage.
Okay. Can any of my experiences work for this?
Let's see, what experiences do you have? Friend to all, one more thing, and words don't cut it. No, I'm saying no to that.
Fuck. Balls. It's fine. It's fine. I have advantage. Suck on that.
Damn it, I haven't had a chance to rally everyone today.
Dicks.
Okay, I'm getting my fear back. And with a 13, nothing quite happens right now. The nervous fawn guy comes over to take your order, and for the sake of convenience, let's say that the handful of gold is enough for 5 here.
Nah,
so
just probably steal a drink from someone who's not drinking.
Oh.
It's okay.
Okay.
You can have Ophelia's.
Yeah, Ophelia's not having her alcohol. So
Fair enough.
Just slide it across.
Okay, I interpreted I'm stealing from someone who's not drinking as I'm grabbing something from another table, but this is this is more this makes more sense. So with that,
Wait, Garrick came with me, right?
did Garrick come with you?
I said I left it up to Garrick.
Oh no, he's
Garrick and I.
he's going to stay he's going to stay by himself for the moment. Like he doesn't want to add anything to like, oh hey, Garrick has a new has a new guest or something, or a new.
No, I'm glad that he's not sitting with us, but I will point out to the party.
Mhm.
Just hey, that's a previous contact. Try not to cause trouble for him.
Let's say that he left before you, so Garrick is somewhere in the crowd right now, and so you can point him out. Let's put him over there.
I just explained the description and tell everyone a very sort of like casual gaze around the room kind of thing.
There are some casual gays around the room.
Gaze. As
There's also some
PA
professional
said.
gays around the room.
Also,
Yes, but we'll fade to black if that happens.
Wait, professional or competitive? I don't.
Professional. Competitive is something else entirely.
Competitive is definitely a fade to black.
I mean, it
Depends on which competitive, because it could just be RuPaul's.
Yeah.
Anyway, to avoid completely going off the rails, as I said, nothing seemed to happen just yet. But after a half an hour of you kind of like discussing things and knows you're sharing what Garrick has told you, kind of trying surreptitiously to point around the map of X that you've made. Those two figures, the half Dracona and this elven fairy person, because you can tell from the hummingbird wings that they are definitely of the fairy lineage. This is, I will say, something that is not by the book, because fairies, according to the book, are insectile. But that is a line of us, so we're not going that route. Instead, fairies of, or people with the fairy ancestry will have bird features.
With many thanks from members of the table.
But yeah, the half Dracona is definitely in the lead, as the other person kind of follows her along. Excuse me.